All right, so I'm Jake. I haven't really established my channel yet, but I know that I want it to be centered around outdoors, archery, hunting, fishing. So figured I would just start by giving you guys a little video on this longbow here. We're getting ready for bow season in Florida and Alabama, and so I have been bitten by the traditional archery bug for the last few years, thanks to some really good friends. And so today, what I want to do is put some new bowstring silencers. These are otter fur. I want to put these on this old bow that are dry rotted. And then I'll put a tip protector, which is important just for the longevity of the tips on your longbow. And then I'm gonna split it into another video for you guys, but I will be dedicating a video to installing this leather grip on this longbow. So I installed a felt grip on another bow that I have, and considering it was the first time I've ever tried that, it went pretty good, but there's a lot that I learned. So let's go ahead and show you this bow. And forgive all that noise in the background. My cat is off his rocker, off her rocker. So, pretty sweet. This is a hobo, 52 at 27. Beautiful bow, beautiful, beautiful bow. But for the purposes of this video, we're gonna focus on the string silencers. So we'll take the keeper off here. Take the string off. Coco, relax. And we'll set this bow back in its sock for the time being. Okay, so the way that I found out that these string silencers were no good was I shot an arrow that was potentially a bit too light, and one of the string silencers started to come apart. And I thought, well, that's no good. So then I picked it up to try and put it back on, and it was just falling apart in my hands. You could see it's just... So I left them on for reference. So I can put these new ones on. But these come from Three Rivers, and I really like Three Rivers as a resource for, you know, traditional archery accessories and gear and all things of that nature. So just gonna set this down relatively where the old ones used to be, and you can tell this was only tied in two spots. So they didn't just like tie it in, thread it through again, thread it through again. Kind of losing my train of thought, but my point being, they've only got it in the string at 2 points, which, be honest with you, I don't know if that's the best application or not, but considering that it seemed to have worked for quite a while, we're gonna go back with it. So what I'm gonna do is, where I've already got it opened up here, between colors, I'm gonna feed with the hide side up to me, just so I can see what I'm doing. And you're not gonna hurt anything here. So I put it through enough to where it's got some hold on it, but not a ton, maybe 1/8 of an inch. Then what I'm going to do is just wrap it. So I'm wrapping it down the string. Then when it's time to finish it off, I'll twist the string away. Feed it through on the end so that it's tied into itself. And we'll call that good. So you can go through and clean it up, and it will puff up more as you shoot it. So, you know, if you get in there and you've got it set and you think, well, I just don't love that, then you can adjust it. Take your string off, fix it again. And obviously I need to order a new string, but these frays can be trimmed, so we'll trim those. But that is one, okay? We will come to our other string silencer here. And we will unwrap it. And if you were doing this for the first time, you'd want to measure so that you knew that where you were installing this was correct. Now for this, because I'm using the old ones as reference, I didn't measure, which is fine. Okay, guys, stop. All right, so get it through. And then of course you can kind of, you know, as needed. So there's our two string silencers, and while you have some flexibility with it being unstrung, you know, you can get them reasonably the same size. Make sure you don't have any gaps. And then now it's time to string this thing. See how we did. So this is top, bottom, bear with me here, but we'll go ahead, get it strung. Take two. All right. Brace height's pretty good for me, so I like it. I might even need to tighten it up a bit. But regardless, I think we're pretty good. So I hope you enjoyed this video, but that is how you replace your fur string silencers. If anybody has any tips or helpful hints or comments or ways that I could do this better, I'm all open to feedback. I'm open ears. But in the meantime, we're gonna work on throwing a grip on this thing and shooting it and having some fun. So we'll see you guys on the next one.